You look at a picture of your family, and you can recognize your mom's face in a split second. But how does a computer do it? Can a computer really look at a picture and say, "Oh, that's your mom"? You might be surprised to learn that computers can recognize faces even faster than humans can. Let's dive into the world of AI vision and explore how this magic happens. Imagine you are looking for a specific toy in a big box of toys. You need to look at each toy one by one to find the one you want. But what if you had a special tool that could help you look at the toys in groups, like a special lens that makes it easier to find what you're looking for? That's kind of like what convolution does in AI vision. It helps the computer look at pictures in a way that makes it easier to recognize what's in them. And then there's pooling, which is like taking a step back and looking at the whole box of toys at once, to get a sense of what's there. So, let's break down how convolution and pooling work together in a convolutional neural network, or CNN. The CNN is like a special machine that looks at pictures and tries to recognize what's in them. It uses convolution to look at the picture in small groups, like a sliding window, and then it uses pooling to take a step back and look at the whole picture. The CNN is made up of many layers, each one looking at the picture in a different way. The first layer might look at the edges of the picture, the second layer might look at the shapes, and the third layer might look at the textures. By combining all these layers, the CNN can recognize very complex things, like faces. Let's look at an example of how a CNN works. Imagine we have a picture of a cat, and we want the computer to recognize that it's a cat. The CNN looks at the picture, using convolution to break it down into small groups, and then pooling to take a step back and look at the whole picture. As it looks at the picture, it starts to recognize the edges, the shapes, and the textures, and it says, "Oh, I think I see a cat." And then it can even tell us where the cat is in the picture, by drawing a box around it. It's like magic, but it's really just the CNN doing its job. So, why is this important? Well, CNNs are used in all sorts of real-world applications, like self-driving cars, security cameras, and even medical diagnosis. They can help us recognize objects, people, and even diseases, which can save lives. It's a very powerful technology, and it's only getting more powerful as we learn more about how to use it. So, let's recap what we learned today. We learned that CNNs are special machines that can recognize pictures, using convolution and pooling to break down the picture into smaller groups. We learned that the CNN is made up of many layers, each one looking at the picture in a different way. And we learned that CNNs are used in all sorts of real-world applications, from self-driving cars to medical diagnosis. That's a lot to learn, but it's also very cool. Next time, we'll learn about how CNNs can be trained to recognize new things, like animals or objects. It's a very exciting topic, and it will help us understand how AI can learn and adapt to new situations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all our latest lessons, and we'll see you next time.